Hey y'all, it's Dev. We back, Hot Mike Sports, and today we're gonna get the mic hot, talking about Victor Wembanyama. So, do you think Wembanyama is the future of the NBA? Because here at Hot Mike Sports, we seem to think so, and we have all the facts to back it up. Because it's facts over feelings over here. And today we're gonna talk about Victor Wembanyama being the future of the NBA and the future face of the league. Now, there has not been a prospect like this since LeBron James. There's not been as much hype around a player since LeBron James. Now, a reason why I'm saying that is because that's 20 years. 20 years that we have not seen a player who could possibly change the game and be the face of the NBA like they said LeBron James would be. But guess what? Now we got a 7'4", 245-pound superstar who can do everything. And I mean everything. Put the ball on the floor, shoot, post game, back you down, shoot off the dribble. He plays defense on top of all those things. And that is a lost art in the NBA. Defense. Defense, defense, defense. And right now in this man's career, he's averaging 3 blocks a game. 3 blocks a game. And last season, he averaged 3.8 blocks a game. He also had a 30-point, 10-block game in his rookie season. Last year, he hit you with a 50-point game, 8 3-pointers that you've never seen a player of his size do or anybody like him do. He's like a mixture of Kevin Durant and Rudy Gobert if they had a baby, right? Shoot the ball, can't block it. Put the ball on the floor, dribble, shake you up. I mean, the man did a sham god, bro. A sham god at 7'4", hitting you with a sham god. When have you seen that? You haven't. The closest thing we've seen to this is Kevin Durant. And what do you know? What's his favorite player growing up? Kevin Durant. So he basically modeled his game after KD. This man was a teenager overseas playing against grown men. Grown men as a teenager. So he's already used to playing with pros just like Luka was. Because overseas it's built different. From France, you playing against grown men. And we got to see a little taste of that in the Olympics a couple years ago when USA needed LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant to beat France in the championship game. As a matter of fact, they needed Steph Curry to hit a game-winning three-pointer. Why? Because that boy was out there, and the only player he had on his team with NBA caliber was Rudy Gobert. That was it. But guess what? They was in the championship game. Why do you think that is? Because of that 7'4", 245-pound alien named Victor Wembanyama. So one cool thing about this is I'm a Wemby fan. I'm a Spurs fan. And I love what the Spurs have done since Greg Popovich has become vice president of operations. De'Aaron Fox trade, drafted Stephon Castle. They have a nice core to build a future with. And De'Aaron Fox still has game. He still has things to prove to this league, and you can tell when he plays. You can tell he's inspired. And this year with that pick and roll, they've had some time to gel, chemistry. You've seen it in the preseason. They went 5-0. So that pick and roll between De'Aaron Fox and Rudy Gobert is going to be pretty strong. It's going to be pretty hard to guard. Because when you have a player that's 245, 6'4", you can't block his shot, and he can play any type of game and do anything with the ball, he's going to be hard to beat. Now, Rookie of the Year, he should already have Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, we already know this. And he got robbed of it by another Frenchman named Rudy Gobert that season. Victor Wembanyama should have been the Defensive Player of the Year. But, hey, they gave him Rookie of the Year, right? They're building with pieces around him. He's averaging 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3.8 blocks a game. These are his career averages, y'all. His career averages. He's already done enough to show you, hey, I'm here. I'm going to be the face of the league, right? And he's got help now. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Wemby has put on some size, y'all. He went from 213 to 245. He put on a little bit of muscle. And I'm in the gym, so I know that takes hard work and dedication. But usually when you put on weight like that, especially in any kind of professional sports, you ready to bang. You ready to get physical. You ready to show, hey, I'm tough, and I can bang. And that's one thing about Wemby that we didn't see last year or the year before that was the muscle. And we always say, yo, if Wemby puts a little bit of size on, he's going to be completely unstoppable. And I think that is going to be what determines Wemby's success in the league. As long as he can stay healthy, keep the size, and continue to play with the skill he's played with, he's going to be just fine. Now, the Spurs went 5-0 in the preseason. And the last time they did that, they had Tim Duncan and David Robinson. And guess what they did? They went to the NBA Finals. Now, I'm not saying the Spurs are going to go to the NBA Finals, but they are going to be a team to compete with, especially this year because Houston's there, OKC's there, Dallas is there. And right now with the NBA season kicking off, the Spurs play Dallas. And I think with the likes of Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and Cooper Flag, the Spurs are going to want to come in there and prove that, hey, we here. But I also predict a really good game from both teams. Now, like I said, there hasn't been a prospect like this since the great LeBron James. And this year, with LeBron James going out and Wemby coming in, I think the league's going to be in great hands. I think Wemby's going to be the face of the NBA. I think that he's going to be the guy to carry the torch moving forward. He's going to be the guy in the West Conference that you're going to have to go through. And I think that a lot of things that we saw with Tim Duncan, I think we're going to see out of Victor Wembanyama, but I think it's going to be times 1,000. Because you have Tim Duncan at the practices. You have him in the facility. You have him around Coach Pop. You have the great trio of Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan in the building. If you saw this last season, you got to see that. And now in this offseason, do you know Victor Wembanyama has been working with Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, Hakeem Olajuwon? Do you understand what that's going to do for Victor's game? If you thought he was unstoppable then, wait till you see him now when he can add a little dream shake or put the ball on the ground and do a crossover. And I know he's going to come with that defensive intensity like Kevin Garnett did because he's already got defensive intensity. And that's the one thing that's going to separate him from all the NBA superstars that we've seen over the last 10 years. He plays defense. So not only we have to worry about him on the offensive end, but you're going to have to worry about him on the defensive end. And that's what's going to separate Victor Wembanyama from all the prospects that have came before him over the last 10 to 15 years. He's going to be a two-way player. He's going to be a two-way player. Not like Kawhi Leonard, but better. You're not going to be able to get to the rim on him. You're not going to be able to get by him. Now, we've already seen some people dunk on him, but you have to catch him off guard. Not only that, but now he's got size. So I think he's going to be less hesitant to throw that body around when he needs to and be a little more aggressive on the defensive end. And I'm sure that after talking to Kevin Garnett in the offseason, Victor's attitude is going to be way different. I think we're going to see a lot more intensity out of Wemby this season. So let's look forward to that. Let's look forward to Wemby tearing the league up. Do y'all think Victor Wembanyama is the future of the league? Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to follow, subscribe. Do everything you need to do, y'all, because here at Hot Mic Sports, we're going to continue to keep the mic hot, y'all. This is Dev. Don't forget to join us on our Thursday night episode where we talk about football recaps. And don't forget, next week, we're going to be tuned in right here with us. We're going to be talking about James Harden. What does James Harden rate in all-time shooting guards? Is he better than Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant? Hey, who knows? But here at Hot Mic Sports, we're going to let y'all know where James Harden ranks. This is Dev. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Signing off here. I'll see y'all next time.